Hey, what's up, everyone? We are back here with Star Wars Commanders. So, we've been hearing a lot lately about these updates and patches, and it's been a while since we've taken a look at this game. And so, as we logged in, we got this right here, the Commander news. New heroes, we got Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker are available when you get to level 8. So, Hero Command level 8, and you can unlock these new heroes. So new powers. We're gonna go take a look here. I don't know exactly where we left off exactly. A lot has happened probably in those 2 months or so that the game has evolved since launch. Let's see. So Hero Commander. Hero Commander's over here. So we are only level 3. So we are very, very far away from actually getting Darth Vader in our commander. And there's a new hero down here. So they have added quite a bit. You can see they went from, I think level 3 was max or maybe level 4. And now they're all the way up to level 8. I wonder if we can take a look at it here. Yep, so you can see the new heroes right here. We have a Royal Guard. Here's an Elite AT-AT. And then we have Darth Vader here, which should have been in the game ever since the very beginning. So we'll see if they fix the unit training costs and the amount of gold and minerals and resources that you can actually win. Because before it was very, very hard to actually gain credits, as they're called in this game. Let's see. It also looks like that your little rock things don't really respawn. Because I mean, unless they have like a very limited supply, like only about, 10 of them max on the map, it looks like they don't really resupply, so you're not going to be able to get these crystals continuously. So go ahead and take a look here at the gameplay. So they have a nice countdown here, which is cool. So they're actually announcing when the next event will be. Echoes of the Force. We can go just do the random map over here. And I don't know what the unit costs are right now, but I do recall that we were, breaking even if we were lucky. So this right here, it seems like a larger amount of loot, 29,000 and 32,000. It seems like a good chunk of loot from what I remember correctly. So let's see if we can actually beat this base. I have a feeling that they increased this timer too. I think you only had 10 seconds or so before to actually think about it. It looked like they increased it up to 30 seconds. So he has all his defenses in the middle. I don't see any like rocket turrets, but I'm not really keen to checking out what exactly rocket turrets look like anymore. So the thing in these games, you have to memorize what all the towers actually do. So those are the mortars right there. They take out a lot of groups. So stormtroopers are very weak. There is a rocket turret over there. So that's a rocket turret. Oh, we have our healing droid. The battles still are very short. They're 2 minutes long. They did not increase the time there, it looks like. And it looks like we're not going to be able to actually beat this base. We got most of the alloy. We didn't get all of the credits. We could have probably, because the credits are all on the outside here. I think the credits are right up here in those, and then possibly in that right there. Yes, we got 32,000 alloy. We're going to go see how much those units actually cost to go and make. Yeah, so it definitely looks like they increased the gold that you can get, or the credits that you can get in battle, because these guys are only costing 390. So we sent out an army of like say 10 of them, that would be 3,900. And then a few other units, stormtroopers were the cheapest ones. They're only 110. So these things aren't costing that much, and we had the possibility of gaining 30,000 gold. So they fixed that aspect, it looks like, unless we got really lucky and that was just a a super large base with a lot of gold. So we'll go ahead and do another raid here. And you do want to pre-train your troops so you can have things ready to go for your next fight. So we have most things ready to go already, and we're just pre-training more troops for the next fight. Gonna upgrade this so we can get that tank. The tank is actually really strong if I remember correctly. Yeah, I do apologize. I haven't played this game for like a good 2 months, so I don't know what units are good in, and I'm sure they probably did some balance changes here and there. We're just gonna go ahead and spend our money and upgrade things. I'm not sure why it costs 5 credits to request. It used to be free to request troops, and then after your first one you had to wait an hour to request troops. So I don't know if it's now costing credits to request troops, or if we're just not in a clan. No, see, we are in a clan. Yeah, very, very interesting. So if it costs credits or these gems to request troops, it's horrible. Alright, so we have a decent sized army, it looks like. You can tell by the little dots on your unit transports, they're all filled up almost. See, 43 of 52. So we can take a look at what we can get. Look in their shop and see if there's anything new. I don't see anything that has a big flashy new thing on it. We got 20 more walls. Not going to deal with those. So people have also said that the servers are a lot more stable now and not as disconnected and laggy. So that would be a great improvement. Alright, so I remember the Dewback riders were extremely powerful, in especially in groups. They did AoE effects. We're going to go in now do some raids, or a raid. And see if we got extremely lucky the first time with that 30,000 gold base. And it actually seemed pretty easy, because we could have just scattered our troops probably all around the perimeter, and we would have taken all his gold. So here another one, 20 and 18. So it looks like they did dramatically increase the loot, and we're not really looking for anything else besides loot. So we could probably take a lot of this stuff fairly easily because all we have to do is take like this section over here. I believe this is all the storage things, and I don't know where the producers are. So you do have to definitely memorize what the heck the producers and the storage things look like. It's a little bit difficult because the other faction has a different style of buildings. So we'll go down here. Yeah, so these right here, these have the alloy in them. You want to see those are the credit makers right there. That one's going after defensive structures. Yeah, so we're going to get almost all the loot in this battle, which is good. And it's definitely going to make it worthwhile for us. Even though we're going to probably lose the fight, we're not going to get kill the headquarters and kill the defenses. Because the defense setup is pretty good. All his defenses are in here, and a barricade protected by some shield generators. But you're just raiding for minerals and loot. So, it's not a big deal not to win the battle. And if I recall correctly, you actually win if you get 50%. So we might actually win just by getting 50%. We have a stormtrooper over here who is slowly, I don't know if he's going to have enough time to take down that building. Yep, oh, so we did. So we got a win right there. We got 50%. And we've gained everything except for the command center right there. Command center holds 1,000 gold, 1,000 alloy, if I recall correctly. So overall, a great battle there. We can go ahead and end this. And we're just going to take a look at the next raid that we could possibly do. We're not going to do it because we don't have our troops ready to go. But if they definitely improve the loot values there, it means the game is going to be more enjoyable, more playable, and you're not actually going to have to stress about buying the right troops and spending very, very minimal amount of troops to go and raid. So again, 17,000 and 16,000. Not too bad. Let's go check a look at the next one. And it definitely makes it more, enjoyable to actually raid and win money. Even if you lose a fight, you're still not going to lose horribly amount of gold or credits. Because before, you couldn't even really break even unless you were fighting very strategically using small amount of units and then finding an easy base that wasn't well defended. So again, this one, I mean, so far every base has been a profitable raid if you are actually attacking. I mean, the cost for your raid is only going to be around 6,000, probably credits or so, maybe 7,000. And you can see this is the lowest one we've seen so far, 13,000. You can still make a profit off of this one by getting 100%. Overall, it looks like a lot of dramatic improvements here into the overall system. And we'll have to take a look deeper into this going forward to see the heroes, see the new units, things like that. But overall, it looks like a great improvement, and maybe worthwhile to take a second look at Star Wars Commanders again. It is also extremely popular. It is one of the top 10 grossing games right now on the App Store. And of course, it's Star Wars, so it's going to be insanely popular. And then it is pretty much Clash of Clans, but with Star Wars. So you put those two together. Star Wars, which is insanely popular, especially in America, and then Clash of Clans, which is the most popular mobile game there is, pretty much. You add those together, you have a really big winning combination there for LucasArts and Disney. So anyway, it definitely looks like it's worth a look. So it's called Star Wars Commanders. go check it out or give it a second shot if you've written it off before with all the launch problems. It seems stable. The connections of the servers are doing well. The gameplay is still a little bit laggy and choppy, but you do make gold on your raids. You aren't losing money, and you can actually progress in the game by raiding other players.